Hello, friends. All right, so wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and post the shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all of the makeup and all the fun stuff that we're going to be talking about. Let me go ahead and pin that there and then wait for everyone to get here. I'm also going to be doing my hair with you guys after I do my makeup. So it'll be a full-fledged tutorial. And I'm going to focus this tutorial on answering your questions. So if you have any questions on how to apply makeup, struggles with makeup, any questions at all, feel free to write them down below and I will be answering any question you've got. So holler them out below. I normally do my lives by explaining myself, and then I like to throw in a live here and there on doing more of like a Q&A style. So I will be answering all of the questions today. So if you have a question on how to apply makeup, what to use, whatever, holler it out. Also, you guys should know to comment color match if you guys need to be color matched, if you need any help picking out your products. Comment skincare with your skincare type if you need any help picking out your skincare products. Anything and everything, holler it out below. Any questions, and I'll be messaging you / answering as soon as I get out all my makeup. How long you been with Younique? I've been with Younique since February, 5 years ago. So almost 5.5 years. Actually, yes, 5.5 years. No update on Clover. None whatsoever. I'm praying that we're like one of those miracle stories that she comes back 7 months later or something. Hello, guys. I have commented color match on a video with all the concealer. I didn't hear from you. Samantha, make sure to check your requested folder. I've gone through all of those and messaged everyone. So to check your requested folder, so you'll go to your Messenger app or your Messenger spot on Facebook, and then there's like your profile picture. If you click that, there's an option that says requested, and people who aren't like friends on Facebook, who have never talked together on Facebook, my message is there. Also, Samantha, today, tap on my face, a description window is going to come down and you're going to see my name, Rhea Hope. Click on my name. It's going to take you to my Facebook page, and there you'll see an option to message me. So why don't you message me today since you didn't see my message? Hello from Ireland. Still coming off. It's still coming off of my mask. Well, as of the 15th, you shouldn't have to wear a mask anymore. Just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. But translucent setting powder, have you tried that? So for me, to prevent transferring, setting powder, setting spray are all really good products, but also pressed powder. I feel like pressed powder is a very like underrated product on to prevent transferring. So make sure you're using the pressed powder, which I can't find. I hope the cleansing stick comes back. It's not going to, unfortunately. But for me, what I like to do with the balm, because I have a feeling that you feel like me, Rebecca, I don't like getting dirty. I'm like weird with that. So what I've been doing is I've been taking like a chunk out of the balm, massaging it on my eyes, and then using the the shine cloths to remove. So kind of like bypassing the stick. So those two things together. I'll do a skincare tutorial soon and show you guys how to remove it. Tanning drops, how to use them. There's directions on the back of the bottle for like how they want you to use them. I personally wouldn't use them on your whole body. I don't feel like they work strong enough for that. But if you want a slightly good tan for your face, you'll just apply all over your face, and you can either use a tanning mitt or your fingers to massage in. You're going to let it sit for a few hours and then you can rinse off. No news on Clover, and Clover has not come back, unfortunately. Yay! Have you used the new Younique brow products? I have, Wanda, and I'll be using the pomade and powder today. The pencil should come to me tomorrow, and I'll be sure to definitely go live with that tomorrow if I get it in time for my live. Yes, oh my gosh, we have the best hot pink lipstick. This one's my favorite. It's the shade Flaunty. It is so gorgeous, and it's matte, and it's so, so pretty on. It's actually what I'm wearing in my website picture. If you click RheaHopeBeauty.com, my photo that's in that, I'm wearing that. But Flaunty is the color, Toonie, and you're going to want to grab it right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Hi from Chicago. Hey, Chicagoans. Do you have any recommendations for acne breakouts? definitely grab the detoxifying charcoal mask. I love that for pulling all the toxins out of your skin. And then also the rose water. Rose water is a really good product for hydrating your skin. And message me here on Facebook because I have some other really good products that I actually like for acne that are not unique. Love from Ireland. Cool. Your dark circles are like non-existent. Virtual high five. Amen to that. If you want my dark circle regimen that have literally healed my dark circles to be pretty much gone forever, thank the Lord, comment dark circles down below and I'll send you the regimen I use. How long does it take for the products to come in? Usually they say 7 to 10 business days. I actually tracked my package yesterday. I ordered the 25th and it should be here tomorrow. So 10 business days on the dot. And keep in mind, business days is Monday through Friday, not including holidays. I also spray a setting spray in my mask and it helps. Oh, that's a good idea. I've never heard of that, Jennifer. Good idea. I know. I love the cleansing stick too. Although I didn't like how fast it ran out. I didn't really love that part about it. But the cleansing balm, I have been loving doing that, and it's actually supposed to be more nourishing for your eyelashes because there's better ingredients in it for your lashes. So try that and let me know what you think. Hi from Vegas. Has anyone said anything about the setting spray mister? Mine's not distributing evenly. Regina, common thing with the bottles, and this goes like along all companies, shake the bottle and then spin the topper. Try that. I've had a couple bottles do that. I've been with this company for 5 years. I've only had one bottle that completely was like kaput. I had a message to come unique and get a new bottle. But typically shaking and twisting the top will really help. Also scratch right here. Sometimes there gets residue build up right here on the sprayer itself. So scratch that little mister area. And try all three things repeatedly. Clover's my cat. She disappeared about 3 weeks ago. Ordered Glow Pro based on your recommendations. Have never used self tanners and I love it. So natural, even on my pale Irish skin. Amen to that. I love that self tanner. Talisa, very cool. Can you use the lip butter so I can see it? Yes, I actually used it yesterday and I'm going to use it today too. I just got the brow pencil today and the brow palette. Yay! Well, helps with dry patches around your nose. My makeup is never smooth on my nose. I'm going to get started because I feel bad that I'm just reading. So dry patches. So hydrating face primer is going to be a really good one for you. Also the setting spray, primer setting spray. And then also the exfoliating face mask. I want to ask you how often you're exfoliating. If you're not exfoliating at least 2 times a week, that is really going to affect the overall texture of your skin. Also dermablading. If you don't dermablade, aka shaving your face, your hair does not grow back thicker or darker. I'm just gonna put that myth at bay. I'll try that too. That's been helpful for me on like dry patches. Can someone with mature skin do the makeup look with just concealers? Yes, absolutely. Honestly, it would probably work best because the concealer doesn't saturate like a liquid would into fine lines. Which primer would you use to reduce redness? The mattifying face primer because it actually has a blurring technology in it. Dark circles. Can we see it on you? Dark circles. Can you see what on me? The lipstick, you can click rayahopebeauty.com and see my lipstick there. Oh my gosh, you guys are commenting so fast. I can't keep up. Okay. So I'm using the BB cream right now. I'm using it in the shade Honey. I love this coverage for summer. I'm literally just dotting it around my skin and now I'm going to massage in. Hey, Ash. Do you want to come in here and read them to me? Because I can't read and scroll. Oh, the makeup that I posted earlier. Oh, I love that one. I actually did that live too, so you can watch that on the replay. All right. Got mine for like 3 days. Yeah, sometimes it lasts 3 days and sometimes it takes like 7 to 10. How do I get blackheads out of my pores? Definitely the brightening face mask. Use that guy a couple times a week. Any tips for rosacea? Rosacea is going to be redness and drying, so you're definitely going to want to make sure that you have a really good skincare routine. So message me dry skin for your skincare routine, and I will give you a full recommendation. Now I'm going to add just a little bit more of, again, the BB Flawless in the shade Honey, which the BB Flawless is, like I said before, one of my favorite coverages for summertime because it's a tinted moisturizer. So it's going to be super hydrating, really good for redness, really good for rosacea. really good for dry skin, but you can also use it if you have oily skin like I do. You're just going to want to use some really good setting products like I'm going to use here in a second, but it also has a natural SPF in it, so that is going to be really, really great for summertime, especially if you're spending some time in the sun or by the pool or anything like that. But love how soft and even this goes out, and also how it like immediately takes away redness. What shade is between Lace and Taffeta? The shade Velour. Have you done a look and used the Egotistical liquid eyeshadow? If so, where can I look for that look? I have. It's been a hot minute. I'll try to do that again soon. But you can look in the looks tab, and I have it listed there. If you search Rhea Hope, which I'll put the looks tab down below too. Puffy and dark circles, same. I'll give you my dark circle regimen. Dark circles, dark circles, dark circles.
What color pressed powder do you use, and what brush do you use with it?
I use the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, and I use this big powder brush, which I'll leave the link in the comments for you guys. Do you suggest an actual dermaplating tool? So I use these little razors from Amazon called Tinkle razors. Those are my favorite. I dermablade every 6 weeks, 5 to 6. Does the BB cream contain sunscreen? It has a natural SPF, so no actual sunscreen, which is perfect if you're allergic, but a natural SPF. Have you gotten to try the new brow pencil? I haven't. It comes tomorrow. Watching your tutorials, save out. Oh, thank you. What shades between Lace and Taffeta? The shade Velour. Saw one of your hair lives, the shirt that you said fashion, the shirt you had over it. Where'd you get it? I actually have both of those linked on my Like to Know It, which I'll give you the link in the comments. Have you seem sympathetic, but these draw on yourself are... Oh. I'm like, what? Bye. ¿Por qué? What shade is between Velour? I caught you live. The butt is damp. Yes. You always want to squeeze this underneath water and then squeeze it till no water falls from it. I'm almost caught up, I think. I went a couple days not doing your pre-makeup routine, and when I started again, boy, I could tell a difference. I never again will not do the pre-makeup routine. Amen, sister friend. All right, I caught up. Woo! All right, I'm going to have Ash read me the comment so I stop touching my phone with my dirty fingers. Okay, so I have on right now the BB Flawless in the shade Honey. Dawn had mentioned about the pre-makeup routine. Very, very important. So what I do is the setting spray, primer, setting spray. So I do that on my skin before I put on any makeup. And then for today's coverage, I just did the BB cream, which is my favorite coverage for summer. If you don't know your BB cream shade, let me know what liquid touch shade or what foundation shade you're wearing in the Unique line. And if you're not sure what color you are at all, just comment color match and I will give you a full recommendation on what colors you are. And then now I'm going to use my concealer in the shade Organza, and I'm just going to use this basically wherever I need it. So I love using this product for hiding dark circles, for hiding any blemishes, and just overall brightening. So we're going to use a smaller blending bud to blend this in now.
Sending the pressed powder link.
Okay, cool. Why do you do different kinds of coverage? What makes you choose one over the other? So this is my job actually. So I like to give you guys, I like to be a point of reference. So if it was up to me, I feel like I would use the stick foundation probably the most, just because I love that coverage on myself. I love that it's full coverage. I like that it goes on really fast and easy. And I just overall love how it looks on. As far as how I decide what coverage I'm going to use that day, I try to kind of switch it up a bit. So like right now it's summertime, and I personally love wearing lighter coverage during the summer, so I gear towards the BB cream. But I also sell the liquid, the spray, the stick, so I like to give you guys different options on how to use the different products, and because we don't all have the same skin type, skin tone, so I like to give you guys a really good point of reference. I hope that answered.
I wear Tulle foundation. What BB Flawless shade?
You'll be cream. The BB Flawless in cream. All right, so that was the concealer, and now I'm going to go ahead and set it with my Touch Bold setting powder. Any other questions?
Someone's asking if they have an olive skin tone, but we need a color match for that.
Yes, send me a selfie facing a window if you're not sure what color you are. Or just comment color match and I'll message you.
What do you recommend to exfoliate for dry patches?
The exfoliating face mask, you want to use that at least 2 times a week, and I love using it with the Cora 3 by Fancy. It's this facial head brush, and it's the best for really working your exfoliating mask in. You'll use a silicone head. I have tutorials on how to do that actually, so you can watch that on the replay. I have it on YouTube too. That was the Touch Bold setting powder. This is just going to set those areas and draw out any oil.
Is Ash your assistant?
She is. That she is.
I'm lace and stick. What color BB?
Bisque. You'll be the shade Bisque in the BB. And then we just want to fan this away, and it will basically just pull out any of those oils that are going to otherwise mess up your makeup. This is a really good product if you have more oily skin. Now, if you have more normal to dry skin, you could set your BB Flawless with just the pressed powder. I'm using it in the shade Taffeta on top of a big kabuki brush, and this is going to even out the coverage, and it's also going to draw out that oil, and it's going to provide a very soft, even finished look.
Did you just use water to apply the setting powder?
I used the setting spray. So I mixed the setting spray on top of this dry bud to get it to really cling on to the powder really well. So it kind of prevents it from looking and feeling dry.
Someone's asking how much is the mask I'm looking right now.
I think it's $49.
Yeah.
$49. And you get like 11 or 12 plus masks in the one bottle. So if you divide 49 by 12, you get a lot of product for your money. So here I want to show you guys a difference on using pressed powder to set your makeup versus not. Click a little thumbs up if you guys see the difference on setting your BB cream, setting your foundation really, with pressed powder. Look at how much better this side of my skin looks. Is that not amazing? It really does so much for the overall look, the overall feel of your makeup. So if you're ever applying your foundations and you just don't feel like you're getting that great coverage, or just don't feel like it looks even, looks nice and soft, use the pressed powder. I'm using it in the shade Taffeta, but just message me a selfie facing window and I can tell you what color you are in the powder. But I like applying it with a big brush like this because I feel like it applies it very evenly, very softly, and not like cakey or drying. Also has shea butter infused in it. The pressed powder is amazing. Must try.
Someone's asking the difference between a BB cream and a CC cream, and I'm Googling it.
So there's not a huge difference. A BB cream tends to be more of a tinted moisturizer, which is going to be less coverage. A CC cream is going to be a little bit more coverage and tends to have an actual sunscreen in it, typically. It also depends on the brand, depends on the company, what they want to call it. So ours is a BB cream. Ours is called the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. So ours is going to be a very soft coverage. As you saw, you still see my freckles, but it just takes away any redness, and it's a complexion evener.
If I'm lace and spray, what shade of pressed powder can I use to set all over and even everything out?
If you're lacing the spray, what pressed powder?
Yeah.
Taffeta. She linked it above in a few comments. Yes. Is the bronzer coming back in stock? It is not, to my knowledge, so you definitely want to make sure that you grab it ASAP. The shade Sunset is still in stock, and that's a phenomenal shade for contouring. It makes the biggest difference on your overall makeup look. It does so much for your complexion. It does so much for the overall color of your makeup. I cannot recommend it enough. So make sure that you grab it while it's still available. And make sure you grab this brush too, which is the tapered blusher brush. It's the best way to apply your makeup, to apply your bronzer, sorry. Any other questions?
You're caught up.
Sweet. So yeah, bronzer, if you haven't yet, make sure you grab it ASAP. It's a really, really good way for getting that gorgeous kind of warmth to your skin and making your makeup match even better. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure to comment them down below. I'm going to use the shade Surreal in the blush, and then I'm using it on the setting powder brush, which both of the brushes that I just used are both available under tools on my website. Cannot recommend our brushes enough. I remember feeling like I never got like the exact soft makeup look for a long, long time. And then I invested in our brushes and I started seeing really dramatic differences on how flawless the makeup went on. Cannot recommend our brushes enough.
If you have a round face, would you still contour your jaw?
Absolutely. I feel like you will love it even more. You still have a bone structure. You still have that jawbone. Your contour is going to look different on all face shapes. So you're just going to follow that natural area.
What color was the bronzer, and is contouring the only way you use the bronzer?
You can use the bronzer as eyeshadow, but basically, yes, you'll only use the bronzer for contouring and bronzing, but also eyeshadow as well. And I use the shade Hermosa, which is the medium shade, but the shade Malibu, which is a darker shade, is still in stock, and the shade Sunset is still in stock too.
Do you like the glosses? Are they sticky?
They're not sticky, and that's why I actually love them. I'm not a huge fan of that nasty honey stickiness, and ours are not. Love them. And they're really pigmented too, which is nice.
Thank you for my color match.
You're welcome.
If I'm lace and stick, what would I be in the BB?
Bisque.
Somebody shared.
Thank you. I'm going to do brows. I'm going to do the brow pencil. I'm going to do the brow pomade and powder, and then you want to make sure that you use this brush right here. This is going to be called the Spoolie Brow Artist Brush. Highly recommend, especially when you're doing your brows with this. This is going to be the really, really easy way to kind of give your brows that shape and definition and really frame your whole face shape. Highly recommend. Another really cool part too about the new powder pomade brow products is they actually infused it with some really amazing ingredients that are going to help your brows to grow. So if you have really sparse eyebrows, maybe you have no eyebrows at all, you are going to love these products.
Why are they getting rid of bronzers?
They're reformulating the bronzer. That's all I know. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know nothing besides that, but I'm so glad that they released the stock that they had on the bronzer, because this one's actually my favorite. So I personally stocked up because I may just stick with this one because I've always loved it.
If taffeta doesn't work for me and I wear the shade lace, what other pressed powder shade would you recommend?
You're going to want the shade Velour. That one is going to be perfect for you. I can actually wear both velour and taffeta in the pressed powders, and I like the taffeta for summertime, velour in the wintertime.
Yeah, we have a hater. I can't figure out how to get her out of there. Which brow product is best if you have sparse brows?
Sorry, say again.
Which brow product is best if you have sparse brows?
I personally think the powder and pomade are, only because you get more control over how much is going on and where it's going. You can really apply it very softly. So I personally think this one. I also really like that they have the growth ingredients in the powders and the pomades. So I personally think this would be the best.
Hold on, I'm leaving to try to kick people out.
Okay. What brush to use for contour? The tapered blusher brush is going to be my favorite. I've been ranting and raving about how incredible that brush is for contouring since they launched it. It's actually made for blush, and I swear it makes the biggest difference. Oh wait, I see her. No, you may not. Okay, I blocked her. Did you get tattoos to... What? Hold on, got another one.
Who let these people in?
That comment was actually kind of funny.
I'm trying to like...
I like that these haters think that it affects me. Like, if anything, you just made me laugh. So, love you. If I'm lace in the spray, what shade in the BB cream? So, I recommend the shade Bisque for lace. But if lace is looking a little light with summertime, then you'll want the shade Honey. You don't need to report the comments, guys. I can see them too, and I'm able to block them from here, actually. The kids just got home from school. What would look more natural on very thin eyebrows, the Duo Kit or the pencil? I personally think the Duo Kit would look the most natural. Someone had asked, like, what is the best product for using with really, really sparse eyebrows? And I still say the Duo Kit, which is the pomade and powder, because you use a lighter hand with a brush than with the pencil. So it's just almost like natural habit to push really hard when you're using a pencil. So I think the duo, the pomade and powder, would be the easiest for thin, sparse eyebrows. Okay, so for eyes today, we're going to do a really kind of softer eye look. I know you guys are probably like, we want to stay dramatic, but I was telling this to Ash, when I wear BB cream, I feel like I feel weird or odd when I'm wearing like a ton of eyeshadow. It's like wearing lipstick with pajamas. Like I really like that more natural look when I'm wearing a more natural coverage. All right, so I'm gonna use the pencil in the shade Perfect on my waterlines first. I always go in with this before I do eyeshadow, because then when you blend out your eyeshadow, you blend this out and it's like the same thing. We're the same thing. I'm like thinking too fast. It blends out the liner too, so it's like two birds, one stone.
Any plans tonight?
Nope, no plans. Just dinner. If I were lacing the, sorry, I missed your answer, Bisque. I have all skincare and foundation products, but no matter what I do, my large pores in my cheeks and my upper lip show so bad. I've done the setting spray, primer setting spray, and nothing has helped. Do you have the brightening face mask? The brightening face mask and the rose water are both toners, which can help to minimize the appearance of pores. Highly recommend those. Also the setting powder. I learned so much from you. Aw, thanks. Look at the bright side. She commented and boosted your numbers. That's right. That's the way to think about it. Aw, thanks, Kate. Tell your mom and your grandma I said hi. The pomade is what I use, and then the touch-up with the pencil. Love it. So does Uncle Terry. If I were lacing the spray, what shade in the BB cream would I use? Bisque.
I gotta go plug into a charger.
Okay, if I'm lacing the stick and spray, what color in the BB? Bisque. If you are lace, you're Bisque. I know, people are rude. I'm sorry, Jessica. Do you recommend for my wrinkles? I have really good recommendation for you for fine lines. Go ahead and message me, Kate, and I'll give you the full recommendation. Thank you, Carol. All right, so now for eyes, we're going to do the shade Astute, and I'm going to take it on the fluffy crease brush, and we're just going to dust this into the crease of our eye for today's eye look, and this is going to give us a really, really soft appearance. It's also a really good color for creating a little bit of depth, but not overpowering the eye, which we're going to use kind of a very soft pinky look, which is going to be very complimenting to this makeup look. Should I do regular setting powder? I have the most moisture powder. Yes, I would do the regular setting powder. Dainty. All right, so we're just going to massage this in. Yes, absolutely. This new setting powder is amazing if you have more mature dry skin. Message me and I can give you the recommendation. It's too long to be able to just write out. All right, I'm going to take the shade Marvelous on this liner brush and just underline basically my lower lash line. This is actually a really easy trick if you want to smoke out the under part of your lashes. Just like that. You just take a more angled side, kind of like the brow product, the brow spoolie brush. And you just kind of drag this underneath. And this is the shade Marvelous that we're doing this with. Just kind of gives it more cohesive finished look. Jackie, you'll wear the shade Honey in the BB cream. Does Uplift Beauty Oil work to fade the appearance of stretch marks? I actually have seen some really good before and afters with that. So yeah, I say heck yeah, try it. What would be... Color match, awesome. Please share the recommendations. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I'm going to go with the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Giggly. And this is going to be so pretty on, especially if you aren't like a big, what do I want to say? A big, not big makeup wearer, a big eyeshadow wearer. That's the word. Because it's a very, very soft, very light kind of satin pink, and it's very complimenting to all eye colors, and it really opens up your whole eye look. and it really does make your eyes pop, especially if you have hooded eyes, you wear glasses, and it's not so much, it just simply draws the attention to that area, which is really pretty. Another thing that I love about the liquid eyeshadows is they do not smudge, they do not smear, they do not move. So they're perfect if you have hooded eyes, you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyes, or any of those things. So really, really good product if you haven't tried the liquid eyeshadows yet. I'm just using a crease brush, or I'm sorry, a cream brush, and I'm just kind of patting it, and that's exactly how you blend it. So even easier, the fact that you literally don't have to have some crazy method to blend this out. You just apply it on, I'm applying it kind of just like on the base of my eyelid, and then using the cream brush to just pat, pat, pat. Went to do my makeup and went to use some of my spray foundation, and it's 7 months. Wow, that's amazing. Don't you love how long these products last? My goodness. Well, when you're ready for your restock, make sure you grab it right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, so that is the shade Giggly. Isn't that pretty? Just a very soft pink, and I really feel like this color really opens up the eyes as well. So again, we were in the shade Giggly in the liquid eyeshadow, and if you haven't seen, all of the liquid eyeshadows are actually on sale in this month's special, which is the June special. You get your choice of any eyeliner, any liquid eyeshadow, and any twisted mascara or the 4D mascara. For acne scars, I would do the brightening face mask, and I would do the Uplift Beauty Oil. The liquid eyeshadows, there's some matte and there's some not matte, but it will tell you which ones are which. All right, I'm gonna set my makeup now and do our lashes and our lips. Okay, so I always make sure to set my makeup really well, because this is going to be very important for getting our makeup to look soft and natural on our skin. It is going to add moisture into our foundations, which helps it to expand, also helps to prevent transferring. Highly recommend to make sure you're doing that before. Giggly is not sparkly, it's more of a matte. It's more of a satin, actually. What skincare serum would work best for fade acne scars and make my skin tone more even? I struggle with acne and acne scars and texture. Holly, I'll send you a full recommendation on skincare. I got a whole regimen for you. Do you like the cream eyeshadow for mature skin? I like both, honestly, Tammy. I feel like if you have mature eyes, a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyes, I would do either the Splurge cream shadows or the liquid eyeshadow, but both are really good options. All right, I'm going to go in with the lash primer first, all over, from the base of the lash all the way up. And like I said, if you need any recommendation for skincare, just comment skincare with what type of skin you have. So say skincare dry skin, skincare oily skin, and I'll give you a full recommendation for what skincare regimen you should be using. And then if you need to be color matched, just say color match, and I'll message you. Now, if you have commented in a past live and never saw my message, it's probably sitting in a spam folder. So how to get in touch with me is just click on my face. A little description window is going to pop down. You're going to see my name, Rhea Hope. Once you click on Rhea Hope, it's going to take you to my Facebook page. So be prepared. You're going to leave this live to go to the page. And then once you're there, you can send me a message. A little message icon should pop up. All right, so now I'm using the Twisted Mascara. So this is the mascara that's actually on sale in the June special. And we're going to go from the base of the lash all the way up. And then don't forget the back sides of the lashes. Now, what I love about the Twisted Mascara, it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it's actually helping your lashes grow while you're wearing it. But it's also going to be extremely easy to use because it has a really intentional little bristle brush. And it has a little spoolie brush, a little teeny tiny one that's perfect for reaching these hard to reach eyelashes and fine tuning the top lash line. Just like that. I love when you say mature skin. My brother says dirt. Old as dirt. I like to be kind. And you are mature. Mature skin. Skincare combo. Perfect. I had to step away, but listening. Are you only wearing Giggly? I'm wearing Giggly and Astute. Yes, absolutely, Leah. If I'm lacing foundation, what would be my summer shade? Taffeta. Would the eye cream help with wrinkles? My lord, absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. I love our eye cream. It's so good. Astute powder, thank you, in the crease, and then Giggly on the eyelid. And now I'm going to go in this Kylie Jenner lip liner. It's not from Unique. It's in the color Coco K. And I don't know why I know that said this. And now I'm going to go in with the lipstick in the shade Easy Street, which is my favorite. You guys know this. Okay. And then, if I'm lace in the foundation, what would be my summer shade? Taffeta. And then now I'm going to top it with the lip butter in the shade Casual Friday. And this is one of my favorite lip butters. It's creamy, it's minty, and it's kind of like a muted brown. But oh, it's pretty. Makes your lips look so pouty. I love it. Love it, love it. Awesome, I will message you. How pink is the Business Like liquid compared to the Giggly? Let me give you a swatch for you. Let me move some of this stuff. All right, so this is Business Like. And this one is Giggly. Okay, so this one on top is Giggly, and this is Business Like. Giggly, Business Like. So the Business Like is a little bit more mauve-y, and then the Giggly one is a little bit softer of a color. And let me swatch Reverent for comparison. These are all the pink ones that there is. Okay. And then that is Reverent. So Reverent, Giggly, Business Like. I hope that helps. But all of those are actually on sale under RheaHopeBeauty.com. So make sure to check out the June special. And then if one is not available, check and see if it's available by itself. Sometimes they hold stock off without it being in the bundle. So make sure to check under eyes and under liquid eyeshadows to see if it's there. But let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you need any help picking out your makeup. And then I was going to give you guys a little outfit of the day. I feel like I get questions a lot on my look, so I thought I would show you what I'm wearing. So I have on this like cute little t-shirt dress from Pink Lily. I love that it's like super slouchy. I just like tied a little knot in the front to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I have on this jean jacket from Old Navy. And then I have the little bralette from Free People. Just like a really simple little outfit today. Casual. Casual Friday. Casual Wednesday, I should say. But I will go ahead and link my look right here so you can actually shop the outfit right here, pinned in the link on my Like to Know It, which I'll write down there in the comments, which I will also link it on my Instagram story. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.